energy detective. Hiya, this is Amy Williams, energy detective, and I'm here today to talk to you about the conscious application of energetics for your body, mind, heart, and soul. So what does that mean? Well, everything is energy, and there are ways that you can apply different energy exercises and do different things to help your life go beyond where it is now to something more. You know, maybe life is just okay and you hadn't thought about something more. Maybe there's some things you'd like to be better. Well, we can give you tools, we, meaning me, that will help you with body. Maybe you've got some symptoms, and that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened to me today, so it's really authentic in the moment. This is what happened, and here's what I did that worked, so that's kind of exciting. I'm going to show you an exercise that you can do now that is going to powerfully impact your energies and your mood and how you feel physically. So here's the deal. Earlier today, I was cooking along. I had taught my water aerobics class, and I got home and my energy just tanked. It just, all of a sudden, I just didn't feel very good. Have you ever had that happen where everything was fine and then all of a sudden you just didn't know what hit you? Well, because I'm an energy medicine practitioner, I know that something happened with my energy. And so as an energy detective, I just started out asking the question, what is this energy? What can I do with it? And that's what I'd like you to start doing when you start to notice something different in how you feel. So basically what we're going to talk about is how energy flows and how you can use some basic knowledge of that. And of course, I've got classes. There are people all over the world that teach this kind of material, that you can find classes. We'll talk more about that later too. But this is just a little snippet to give you something that you can actually use right away. So basically, energy likes to move, and it likes to move in certain patterns. And because we know that, we can identify if there are energetic disturbances and how we can correct them. So I'm going to talk first about a few of the ways energy likes to flow. One of those ways is it likes to flow in straight lines. Well, sort of straight, because it's the body. There aren't that many straight lines in the body. But it likes to flow like a river. Could be a little bit winding, but in general, it likes to flow in more of a pathway, okay? And in the body, that would be the Meridian system. And the Meridian system is Chinese medicine. We're not going to get deeply into that today, but that's just one part. Energizes the organs. It's what they use in acupuncture. So there's another way that energy likes to flow powerfully in the body, and that is in a swirling, spiraling pattern. You can use movements in a spiraling pattern to shift your energy. And the system that flows that way is called the chakra system. Now, the chakra system is Ayurvedic medicine, which is the Eastern Indian tradition. So that is the natural medicine of India. So another pattern, and the one that was so important, that really has me sitting here in front of you today, because, you know, I just kind of, how am I going to get through this day? I've got meetings, I've got appointments, I've got clients, I want to do some things to advertise my business. How am I going to get past this feeling? So that type of energy flow, the one that I tapped into today, is that energy likes to cross over. Just like in our brain to body, that connection goes from right brain to left body and left brain to right body. So energies like to cross, and they like to cross at many levels. And if you think about it, our energies cross all the way down to that double helix of the DNA. But anyway, more about that for another time. I'm going to teach you this super simple exercise. Really, I followed my intuition. This is something that no one has ever taught me as this. I know that energies need to cross, but really, guys, what I felt like was I just wanted to lay down. And I thought, okay, what can I do while I'm laying down that will powerfully impact my energies in a way that could shift this quickly? And what I did was I started to think about my heart space and tapping into that radiance there, and that's no small part either. But I knew that I needed to make sure my energies were crossing, and so I just put one hand on one shoulder and one hand on the other, and I was laying back on my treatment table in my energy medicine treatment office, and I just breathed. And so let's do that together now. One hand on each opposite shoulder. Inhale and exhale gently. Natural breathing rhythm. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And go into that heart space in your mind's eye, knowing that your energies are powerfully crossing in your body. And that by crossing over that heart space, we are accessing both that powerful radiance of the heart and that crossover pattern that we know is good for us. I tell you what, I did that for, I don't know how many minutes, longer than we did it there, because I just felt like laying down. And then all of a sudden, a thought popped into my mind. I jumped up and I was off and running. So, you know, when that happens, I know that my energy shifted in a positive way because I wasn't thinking about feeling icky anymore. So do it. Just do the exercise. So here's the thing. You can find more information like this in places all over the U.S. The training program that I attended for energy medicine, Eden Energy Medicine, is also now in Australia and in the UK. And I teach classes locally here in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I teach classes online. So there's lots of ways to tap into this and learn more, because in order to really powerfully impact your energies, you can find lots of videos. I've got others, so tap into those. That's great. But sometimes you just need a little more info so that you can put together the pieces of what's going on. So the thing about working with a qualified, educated energy medicine practitioner or becoming one yourself is that you can have lots of little things that become clues as you become the energy detective for your body mind. And because you have some knowledge, those clues will start to make more sense. And you can put things together and apply corrections that are going to be just right for you. So go move some energy, whether it's movement, dance, other kinds of things move energy too. Whatever you feel like doing, find a practitioner. There are listings of practitioners. I'll put some info in the description of this video. You can find me. I'm going to have the website. It's probably down below or maybe up above, depending on where my videographer puts it. But you can tap into me and my classes and have a session either in person or long distance on Skype or on the phone. Lots of great reasons to find somebody to help you move your energy. And I just hope you'll share this to help increase the energy on the planet so other people see it and it can be a contribution to their lives. And like it and connect in. Love to hear from you. Have a super day and be your own energy detective. Bye-bye.